No, ini bara.
Okay.
Welcome. Basically, lot of lala me along is cool, man. That I can really relax.
What the madam?
Yeah,
What the madam?
Yeah.
Let them do somebody.
That's fine.
Grand Villa.
Grand Villa.
That's fine.
Slowly. Yes. No.
Yeah, actually, a lot of people are basically me alone can very relaxed. So it's basically that I can understand. It's very relaxed.
Nina Fanny say what? Nidia, Nena Grand Villa is the best guest house in the Gambia.
Beji andika Grand Villa Guest House. Na labungul bebe senyaring adu na bungul bebe nyarandiring coming ibela fila ila suwe taranyame. Until Grand Villa na kiliano la lafino wale mukangwati intel kang. Na ye sabati Grand Villa yela kodo na fakalamuta.
Oh man, this is like a paradise.
I know.
I so much love this place.
Yeah, thank you.
Trust me, I love this place.
You come to someone and you're watching what?
Yeah.
I know what Gambia. Grand Villa.
I tell you. I love this place. Okay. I love this place, man. Oh yeah.
Ni lefta na kuo keso sotola. Futama Oljuntum Paradise Estate. Mbaya kumandiroke 7527-218. Wale futana website auto www.grandvillaguesthouse.com. Grand Villa Guest House.
Dreaming of owning a property in a prime location with great proximity and fantastic neighborhood? EJ Investments Sanyang Seaview Estate is the best choice you have been waiting for. Our Sanyang Seaview Estate is approximately 15 minutes drive away from the busy hub of Brusubi roundabout and into the heart of nature, where you can have a peaceful and relaxed lifestyle with your family. You can buy a finished 4-bedroom story with 5-year flexible payment plan or a service plot with 2-year payment plan option. With over 300 homes, you will enjoy big tar roads with covered drainage, modern electrification with solar street lights, gated entrance with security post, and a breath-catching experience of our beautiful sea view and lake view. You can own a home today at our Sanyang Seaview Estate. Call us today on 446-4838 or 325-9220. Visit our website on ejinvestments.net. EJ Investments, first in property.
Yaran yilla domoro kadiyata
boy janno sikes restaurant
e say nakko be ninna dimbal nimba domoro kala janno
domoro seneyata adiyata topotoro fanan kendema bije luntan during tamala abeka domoro ki janni adi manda wala de teka we bijele anim fanan ka fadi jang ikono e fa e ka fa minne ko pastry anim bakery iko fanan be kalele ba de lomba conference lomba workshop lomba ye fo pendin lon dunia kono domoro betama nyillom international o toda number 1
amanke ba domo la jang damman
esa domo jang is atariya
wo mu kubandi
sa na ko sa futandin
oto sa na ko be mu CK's restaurant
dafa na janna mu yat ni manje dorom bijam
aban
CK's restaurant. No.
Before we start. Amen. May God answer all our prayers. Well, it's indeed a very good evening today. We're all excited to be here. Why are we excited? We're here today because a big show is about to happen in the country. We're about to make history. Where are we making this history? It is slated for the 30th day of November 2019 at Q City. And who are we going to be celebrating? It's an album launch with an artist who is no other person than Attack. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Andy Kerr, and I'll be moderating this press conference. I'd like to introduce members of the high table. On my immediate left, I have Mr. Bakari Cisse. Mr. Bakari Cisse is a journalist, and he's a media coordinator for this event. Also, right after Mr. Bakari Cisse, you have the CEO of Star Property, Mr. Lamin Singate. And of course, right after Mr. Lamin Singate is the main man, the reason why we're here today, Attack. Attack, good evening. And next to Attack, we have Sticky B. Sticky B is the CEO of Sticky B Promotions. And of course, you have Sally Barry and Maya Dabo. Members of the high table, you are welcome and good evening. We also want to acknowledge the presence of media houses here today, this evening, and I would like to really say hello to members from the Foraya, Nelson from Foraya, Baj Gambia Samba Jao, The Point Newspaper Njaye Balde, Paradise FM, of course, Master Fo Jawara, Standard Paper Olimatu, DHK Ismaila Sonko, and of course we have Kerr Fatou and the Fatou Network also giving us the live coverage. And we also have DJ Fabulous from West Coast Radio. You're all welcome. And of course, the man doing all the coordination is Mr. Mohammed with a nice hat at the back over there. Mr. Mohammed, thank you. You're all very welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, as we all know, Abdoulaye Attack Gay is not a stranger in the Gambia music industry. He's been doing wonders. And every young person in this country, young, old, but especially young people who form 3/4 of our young and very vibrant population in this country can attest to the fact that he is a rising star. And that is why when they said, Andy, you are going to be moderating today's press conference, I felt very honored, because this is an artist that I have followed closely and I have seen achievement year upon year. And so when we saw the first flyer coming out saying he's launching an album, it was an excitement to all of us. This is what we expect from the Gambians. This is what we expect from Gambian artists. So they can put our music on the map. Abdoulaye is an exceptional person. Everyone who knows him knows that he works hard. And anytime he's on stage as well, he moves the crowd no matter what. And we all know his famous line that he comes with when he says the ha tooth. Everyone goes crazy. And that is just Attack right there. If you look at him, he's a quiet person. On stage, he's a different person. But naturally, when you look at him, he's a very quiet person. And this is what we mean when we talk about a talented person. And ladies and gentlemen, I really, really want to say much about what's really happening, because you already know Attack. And then, as I said earlier on the show, which is the album launch, is slated for 30th of November 2019 at Q City. Tickets are already out. Advanced tickets are going for $200. At the gate, you get to buy the ticket for $400, and VIP, of course, is a cool $1,000. And then the title of the album is Dealby. The deal. If you're going to translate it to English, if it is that direct translation, that's that deal, Dealby. That deal, that particular deal. I wouldn't really elaborate on that because that's why you're here. You can ask all the questions later on. And so far, Gambian people have really accepted the show, and people are promoting it. It's really vibrant on social media. It's talk around town, and we're really excited for Attack right now because this is, like I said earlier on, this is what we want for the Gambian music industry, and he's doing amazingly well. and we are looking forward to a great show come the 30th of November 2019 at Q City. It's an album launch, ladies and gentlemen, not an EP, not a mixtape, it's an album launch, and we want to hear, and I just can't wait to really have most of you hear what will happen or see what will happen on that day. So without wasting much time, what I would like to do right now is I would like to have Mohammed, who's going to really speak first. Is Mohammed here? Great. So I would like to call on Mr. Mohammed himself to really say a few words, and then right after that he'll call on some other person to see. Okay, we're going to call on Sticky. Yeah, Sticky B is going to call Sticky. Ladies and gentlemen, Sticky B is in charge of Sticky B promotions. I'm sure he's one behind the promotions of this event. And if you also don't know Sticky, well, I wouldn't mean say if you don't know Sticky B. Everyone should know Sticky B by now. Everyone knows Sticky B. Every flyer, every event, you see Sticky B promotion. So we're also very proud of you, Sticky B. So what I'll do now is I'm just going to pass this mic to Sticky B, and let's hear a few words from Sticky B. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum to everyone. Yeah, the mic is not working. Yeah, assalamu alaikum to each and every one of you. It's a great pleasure and honor to be here with one of the Gambia's finest artists, Attack. Like Andy earlier said, we are here for a purpose, and that is to make sure this concert DLB is a successful event. And as we all know, Attack is one of the fastest rising star in our industry. And we cannot do anything in terms of music without involving the media. And then you guys here are our weapons, our branches. And then without involving you, it's like we are not doing the show, because you are the one who spread the information to the people. You make sure people know what is going around in the world. And we are happy to invite you, and then thank you for coming here with us. And I would like to talk about, I will not say much about the event because Attack is here, but then I want to say a big thank you to Star Property, that is Lamin Singate. He is the main man behind this concert. He's doing everything about the event. So Lamin Singate, we are praying for you and your company, that may God bless your company, for supporting Gambian music. He has been supporting other events, but this concert is a full package that comes from his side. It's a partnership with Attack Force. For that being the case, we are original Gambians to come on the 30th of November to witness this big concert at Q City. And this coming Sunday, we are having our roadshow that is taking place. And inshallah, we're hoping to make history in the Gambia as far as music and fans are available for us. So with you people coming here today, we really appreciate it, you know. And DLB is an event for Gambia, not for outside, but for Gambia. And we are there to take Gambia music to a higher level. So I want to say thank you all for coming here. I don't have much to say. I am on the ground as a promoter, and we have been doing this together for years now. And inshallah, we are seeing a way forward. But we decided as a management team to say, okay, the promotion is up, we are doing it, but let's involve the media, the radio presenters, the newspapers, and the journalists as well. Because I believe, like I said, without you guys, I mean, I'm not saying event will not be successful, but information will not reach as we wanted. So I thank you all for being here. I think later on, we will go deeply into the discussion.
You see, these promoters, once they hold the mic, they don't want to stop. So we want to take my job at some point. But it's all right. He's still promoting. It's a very good thing. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a Sticky B really portrayed on the event that will be happening on the 30th of November. And do not forget that, is microphone working? Okay. Please do not forget that there will be a road show slated for Sunday, And if you're available, please come and attend the road show on Sunday. And of course, Mr. Lamin Singate, who is the CEO of Star Property. I'm just going to really commend him. Star Property is really, really, really supportive, especially in the Gambian music industry. Anytime you knock on their doors, no matter how tight it is, they are always willing to do something for you. So this is something that we must really commend Star Property for, and I'm really excited to know that they're the ones behind the whole event. So Mr. Singate, thank you very much. Your team, we really appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, I would like to really pass the mic now to another, I'm not going to say talkative, but then, yeah, journalist. Because once journalists hold the microphone, they're just going to go on and on and on. But we are going on and on because we are excited. We are excited about Dilby. So, Legi, I'm just going to pass it to Mr. Bakari Cisse, who is the media coordinator of this event, and he's going to say a few words, and Mr. Cisse is going to tell us Lanmoy Dilby. So, Mr. Cisse, over to you.
Yeah, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to be here, and we welcome all of you to be here about the press conference on the level of our preparation about the upcoming Dilby album launching on the 30th at QCT. We are urging on all Gambians to come and support because this is not about Attack, this is not about Sticky B, this is not about Andy, this is not about Bakari, this is Gambia. Attack is a young, rising Gambian artist who is doing big in the music scene, trying to represent the Gambia, trying to promote the good image of the Gambia. So it is prudent for all Gambians to come on board and support this worthy cause. We also commending the Star Property for coming on board to support the whole event, which is a laudable initiative because arts is very important in this sector. Arts creates a lot of job for young people. Art creates a lot of job for so many young people in the society. So we are also urging on other partners to come on board and support our young people in their strive to stardom in the music industry. We assuring all the fans, all the Gambian music lovers that come 30th November, they will be entertained to the max. We are urging all of them to come in their large number to support the show. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bakari Cisse, Media Coordinator for the event. Okay. Looks like we have to be passing the mic around quite a lot. I'd like to recognize the presence of members from The Voice. Fatou Kasim, you're welcome. Good evening. You're also known as Lady Unstoppable, so nothing is definitely going to stop you. Also like to acknowledge the presence of journalist Kiefer. You're all very welcome. Moving on. Now I'm just going to pass the mic on to the person, the main man himself, Attack. Attack is now going to speak and tell us more about the event. Ladies and gentlemen, Attack.
Good evening, to everybody here present. I believe, from now at this point, we all know the reason we all here for. It's I always say this, this is a life-changing event, not for me, but also my fans and those behind me since day one. The album has been cooked since January from this point. It's a total 9 months, which we dedicated all our energy, devotion, labor and everything, So this is the time we all have been waiting for. The time to show the whole Gambia, locally here and abroad, that this is what we can do. As far as our music is concerned, we want to take the whole music industry to a level where we could sit with other artists like Chris Brown or whatever he might be or she, but we want to take like the Gambian music to a level where one artist will be nominated for a BET Awards or Grammys or whatever. We want to make sure like the music is somewhere where it has never been before. So this is my first debut album, and like I said, it's already been cooked, and November 30th is the day I chose to launch the album. So it's not gonna be a slight day like shows I've performed before, like events I've passed through. Like it's not gonna be like any of those, events. This is my own event, and which I expect all Gambians to put their hands in. Like it's not only for me. We're doing it for the Gambia. Like this could have happened like twice a year, but you can see that it's not that easy for Gambian artists to drop like 3 projects in a year. It's not that easy, So when we have everything like put together on one project, we just want to make sure like everything is intact, and we want to have everybody seeing him or herself inside that project. So it's that big. We call it Dilby, and it's something like I don't want anybody to miss out. I just want to make everybody happy, from this project, like. Be it anything like entertainment, whatever you can have from me. Like this is the starting point. Like I've not spent so much time in this whole music industry, but things has been going so fast that I had to do this. Like my team and the whole management and the staff and everybody like is down with this whole project. So I don't see a point where a Gambian will take this event slightly. I just want to tell all the Gambians that usually listen to Gambian music and support Gambian music that this is just the start. Like we have started this. I just want all of us to end it, like to a level where all of us will be happy for what we have done, So I want to say thank you to all of you that is here present for this press conference, because it's not that easy to leave your work or whatever you have to do to come join us on this talk. Well, we appreciate the energy and everything. So I want to send this big thank you to Star Properties. Like it has been a journey where we have started it from way back, but it's not that way back, but as time goes on, we might say it's yesterday or day before yesterday. So we want to take this whole thing to a level where all of us too will be happy of what we have done. So it's a big pleasure. I'm honored, I'm happy, and it's already something everybody's talking about right now. Like deal. I'm like, November 30th is the deal, Q City, where everything is happening, where I'll be, somebody else that day. I will not be that humble guy that is sitting here, I will be that beast or whatever I have to be that night. But I want each and every Gambian to be present that day. I don't want like anybody to miss out, and I don't want you to be, when somebody tells you, didn't you go to the show last night and you get mad or whatever. You don't have to. So everybody have to be at Q City November 30th. Let nobody tell it to no one. It's gonna be a life-changing event. It's gonna be history. And inshallah, from that point, we will start doing what people are expecting from us, like after the album launch or whatever we have like planned in this project. So I want to get the mic back to Andy so that we can kick off. Maybe some journalists want to ask some questions and stuff. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Attack. Well spoken. Everyone is really excited. Attack is excited about November 30th. Q City is the place to be. I keep saying so you don't go to different places. Q City, November 30th. Tickets, advance tickets are $200 at the gate, $400, and VIP $1,000. When Attack was speaking, he said they've been cooking the album for 9 months, and we have something that we say in Wolof, and they say toga subarenne bu bahe defay hang. Toga bi legi bahna, and it's hanging. So now all we have to do now is go there on the 30th and have a taste of what they've been cooking for us. And I can assure you, hands down, that you wouldn't regret it. At this juncture, I'd like to invite journalists here present to, the floor is open for questions and answers. And if you are here, okay, great. Mohammed, can you please pass this mic? Attack. Attack.
Okay, good evening to you all. My name is Nelson Mane. I'm a journalist from Korea newspaper. The first question I want to ask goes to the main man. I want to know whether this is the first album he is launching. This is the first time he is launching an album. The other question goes to the Global Properties CEO. Star Properties. Very good. I want to know why is it that you spend resources, because we know that in supporting somebody, a young artist, you have to spend a lot of money and a lot of stuff. So why do you decide to support someone who is just a beginner? Yeah. You don't go in for the well-known artists in the country.
You started Attack?
Yeah. To your first question, this is not my first concert or my first project, but it's my first album. Yeah, my first debut album, you know. That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, everybody. The answer to your question is I believe in young people. I believe in people that are trying to grow up. I believe in people who have good ambition, people who want to go forward. Because I was like him. I started from scratch, from nowhere. People who know me, that I start from nowhere. And I work harder. I sit with the guy, talk with the guy, listen to him, know what exactly he wants. And I see positive in him. I see something that when we push, the results will be something positive. So that's why I try harder to make sure whatever he wants, he get it. And one thing for sure, I will tell the whole Gambia that he is not the first person that I did this for. Any Gambian youth who came to me with a good ambition, either music or anything, if I have it, I invest in it. Make sure that it's all about the nation development. That's my main concern, and that's the main concern of the company. So the reason why we invest in him is because he really wanted to be somebody tomorrow. And he has a good ambition and he wants to go forward. So we decided to go with him wherever he wants to go. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah.
I also have one question for the artist himself. My question is this album, what message is this album containing? Because you just talk about album. Can you tell us the message of your album? Because music, as we all know, contains message. What message do you want to send out to the people? And to the promoter as well, Sticky B, he do say here that Attack is one of the fast growing artists in the Gambia. Can you back up this?
What's the question again?
You missed it.
Yeah, like Deal With is the title of the album. Deal With, like when we translate Deal With in English, it's the deal. And the deal, as we all know, has to do with contract, has to do with money. And when someone gets a good deal, we all know like what's the impact of that big deal like in that person's life. So if you heard like my first words, I said this is a life-changing event.
Sure.
I don't want like to go back to where I was before. I want to proceed on some next level thing where I could say, yeah, this is where I want it to be. And deal with, as I cooked it, and with my staff and my management and my production team, it's all about where I have started and where I am at this point and where we are heading to. That's the whole explanation of deal with. Yeah, of me, my people behind me, of how I am doing my things, and of how I want things to be. That's everything I put together, like, make some visuals, like we've all put it together, like it's consistent 9 tracks. Like we planned to make it 10 tracks, but due to some reasons, we decided to leave one out of the whole deal with package. It's something like we all know for some reason, like me and my production team, it should not be purposely for the deal with the album. So we excluded that track out of the album. But right now, we have 9 hard cooked tracks put together like in one album, like in one project. So I call it Deal With. Thank you very much.
Next question, please. Yeah,
Sticky.
Coming to your question about
Sticky, before you answer, can we please turn on the microphone?
Oh, you use that one.
Yeah. Is
Try again. Is it better now?
It's alright, yeah.
Okay, great.
Coming to your question.
It's not okay.
Just speak without the mic.
Yeah. I just want to let you know that, yeah, the reason why I mentioned that, because most of us see Attack appear on stage in the year of 2007, or sorry, 2017, 2016. In 2019, sorry, 2018, he staged a show at Jakarta, and it was a boom blast. There are artists who have been grinding for 5-6 years. When they stage an event, it's difficult to have even 300 people. But Attack show was a different show. You understand? And when he in Faki was out for 1 year, only 1 year, people know him, only 1 year. People, like the whole Gambia, it was about Attack. He staged a show at Jakarta, and people were like, who is this guy, who is this guy? And questions were coming. Ask him, how many shows this year? And last year, the amount of shows that Attack performed, most of the Gambian artists have and he can attest to that, myself I can attest to that. That's why I said he is the fastest rising star in the Gambia here. I hope your question is well answered.
Sure.
Thank you.
Good evening once again. I am Oliver Tupoka from the Standard newspaper. Mr. A, I have 3 questions for you, but I want to go with them one by one. One is, what should your fans expect from you on the day of the event?
Yeah, what they should expect is not just what has been happening, This is something I just want to tell my fans that it's not something you'll be expecting of me. Don't expect like
Speak like that.
yeah. Don't expect Attack is coming to that show like I was going to shows before. Don't expect me to play for you songs that I have already played before, or songs that I've, released way back.
Let me use your microphone.
Yeah. 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 Hi. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
You can speak
Yeah.
like that. The mics are not working.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's try speaking without the mic.
Yeah. Something like something that has never been happened before. That has never happened before. Like that is what will happen on the 30th of November at Q City. You know, that energy that I have never performed before, like that hot song, those hot songs that I have, you know, packed together and walked out for throughout the year, those hot new dances and everything, you know, put together all on one concert, which is deal with the album November 30th. You know, I'm not taking it lightly, and like I've said, like everybody know me of, you know, shaking the stage or no, making everybody, you know, go loose, you know. But this day, let people know that it's not gonna be like before. You know, I've grown, you know, and I'm somebody now that I don't wanna express myself, you know, that much. But I know what I could do at this moment, you know, to make myself, you know, I wanna make my fans happy so that they can see their self in this whole concert, whereby, you know, I would say I've done my level best and everybody will be happy at the end. Yeah.
Why the album title Deal With? Deal has many meanings. Deal has a meaning. So can you please define the word deal for us?
Yeah. Your first question, attack.
Yes.
It's a name I did not choose for myself. It's a name that I have never considered, like it's gonna be this big. Yeah, it's a name which one of my, you know, godfathers in music, like I could say, you know, Shy Boy Hansen. He's the one that gave me that name. Like I was once together with him in a studio. Like he came up with that name and said, like, what if you come up with this name and start branding yourself with this name? And I thought of it, you know, I said, yeah, I could, you know, do something with that name. And as you can see, all of my songs and my video expressions, even if they don't tell you this is attack, you will know this is attack. Just the way I do my tracks and how I do my stage performances and everything. It's just different, and everything is put under one word, which is attack. You know, I attack everything, like the beat, the stage, people that I don't like, people that don't like me, like I do whatever stuff. But it all, you know, came from that name, attack.
So meaning you attack some of them on stage?
Yeah, whatever. That's what I do. Yeah.
And tell us, what do you mean by deal? Because we want to get a definition from you.
Yeah, like I said, deal with is like you say, the deal. And the deal is nothing more than money, contract, or you signing something. Hope you get my point. So it's something basically from that side. But musically, we all know, like, it's music is industry. Some getting money out of it, some, you know, lose so much money out of it. So it's all based on one thing, which is deal. You must deal with one person or another. You must deal with a producer or another. You must deal with a company or another. You must deal with the fans. You know, it's all based on dealings, like how you deal your things. So the whole project, it's based on deal, that deal, like that deal. You trying to tell people, like, I'm on some deal which I want everybody to participate in, and it's a life-changing project. So which everybody should see themselves in. So it all has to do with a contract, though. I have to sign this contract and see what it's going to bring for me. Yeah. Yeah, it has been tough, like really tough. On the way, like along the journey, we have so much tackles, but thank God, like from this point, I might say Alhamdulillah. It's almost like not, if not more than 8 days to the event, like nothing longer. So whatever happened before is something that I don't want to consider right now, just because of the event I have before me. If I want to sit here and say like my difficulties and the tackles I had, like it will be something on some faces, like it will reflect on the faces, and I don't want to go deep. So along the way we have good people, we have bad people, but you chose who you want to deal with, and it all has to do with the deal if we come back to it. So it's a life-changing event, so I don't want to involve myself in something that would damage my career, or something that is going to hurt my fans or my people behind me. So we just want to make it successful, and thanks to those people that came to join us when the journey was tough, like Lamin Singate, like Alaji Mohammed, Sticky B, all these people, stepped in when some of my people, would have never stepped in, I might say, but it's all the same. When we say it's the Gambia, it's the Gambia, like we all from, the same nation which we represent. So I don't want to say much in what I have encountered throughout the journey, but it's all good at this time. Yeah, thank you.
There's a question from the voice.
Yeah. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
From the Voice newspaper. Actually, Attack, I have a couple of questions for you. But since we are talking about the deal, Attack, we've seen how the music industry is. It is an industry. I think it's a scene. But how are you planning to sell this album? How do you sell your song? How do you make money from your songs?
Yeah, like my type of music, what I do, like I deal with hits. My music, I deal with hits. And, hits is something you have to cook properly. You have to put in money. You have to put in so much labor so that when the track comes out, people will love it. And when people love it, you have bookings. Those bookings, like you will have it like consistently, and that's that consistent income that is coming back, and it's doubling. Like you're having bookings, like you're playing every weekend. If not Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you play Saturday or Sunday or Friday. So it's something we've been doing throughout the year. So yeah, we've put so much attention on bookings rather than online streaming and those things. But Deal With the Album is something like, it's this project that we put in together, and we consider in all corners where we could get resources from. So from this point, like people could start expecting my album release like any minute from now, which should be uploaded on all digital platforms, and we have it on also hard copies, which we will be giving to some people to sell out, and we also have it on the day of the event to give it out to people that also want to purchase it. So I might say, this is just the start.
The other question is, you as a controversial artist, are we expecting more controversial songs in this album?
Yeah, like I don't wanna, base my career all on making trouble, But I also wanna, give that aspect to my fans that always love that part from me. I have that package in the album, that sector, where, so many talks will come up like from those tracks. But I also have some, the other section which is for girls, for partying and other stuff where you can, sit down, listen to those tracks, and you happy, vibe with it, and stress goes away. Yeah.
From the album launching, are we expecting you to go on a nationwide tour? And what is on the pipeline for Attack?
Yeah. Just immediately after the album launch, we're planning on a nationwide tour. And after the nationwide tour, like it's all based on like deal with the album. Like we're planning to go internationally too, to see out our fans over there, to play some shows which we could, get some resources too from. At the end, like if we come back to this country, it's gonna be something else. Like it's just like that ladder you're stepping on, like going. But 2020 is basically based on like going out. We want to go up countries first. Do our nationwide tour, come down to Combo, do whatever we have to do here. Then immediately after that, we can go outside and express ourselves outside there too.
Okay, my last question is, we've seen Gambian event. It's the same thing. Every show you go, it's the same setup. What is going to make this show outstanding? That is going to make it exceptional, that everybody should leave whatsoever they are doing and come and attend the DLB show?
Yeah, like the name Attack is a different name. It's a weird name, awkward name. Like that Attack in person does like different songs. Like I do my performance differently. I speak differently. I rap differently. Like this show basically is something that is going to be different from all other events. Like it's going to be something like I could say something I have never done before. Like when you talk of my songs, my performance, the videos that I have dropped lately, and everything. Like I'm growing. Like I'm a big boy now, so starting to do like big boy things. You feel me? Yeah. That's it.
Attack's a big boy, now he's doing big boy things,
Yeah.
answering big man questions.
Yeah.
Actually, I have the question, but most of my questions are partly been asked by my colleagues.
Okay.
I have some.
All right.
Don't mind how.
She stole all your questions.
Yes. The Attack,
Mhm.
you are talking about it, attack, and you look the album, that is the 30th of Chick City. But my question goes to my overall boss there, that's Bakari Sisi. Who is the coordinator of the events, the media coordinator. Yes. I don't know what is his role, position, that will track people so that people will be well informed when this particular show Attack. And secondly, Attack is going to be funny for you. When I always listen to your song on radios, on other mobiles, and you are still, why don't you say you sleeping? I don't know. Two. So that's how to why you saying for that. You sing a song or sing a song whenever you're maybe like two. I want to explain that to you.
All right, great. So the first question was for Bakari. So Bakari will answer, then Attack will answer this.
Yeah, actually, the promotion is going on. We target in the social media. That's where so many young people are. Social media in the sense that Facebook, WhatsApp groups, Instagram, and others. Already we've printed the flyers. We posted it in various places. Staff property also printed billboards and banners. It is in various locations. So the promotion is going on. We have this promotion, and radio tour also is going on to reach out to the masses. Because we are not targeting only the young people, we are targeting the mass, all the Gambia, even the working class, the old people, because looking at the songs he sing is issues affecting the life of the people. So everybody could have come and enjoy yourself and be entertained and be educated about the songs he sing. Yeah, that's the level of preparation we are, and that's the strategy of promotion we're doing. And I hope the promotion reach to so many people, especially the young people. So now we are using the radio and television and other mainstream media to reach out to the larger mass out there.
Thank you very much, Bakari. But before Attack answers this next question that you asked, people are actually watching, and then they want to, they're saying they miss hearing Attack speak Wolof. So in order to answer that question, I would like to really encourage Attack to speak Wolof. Why? They are watching now, and they want to know. They want to know why. So that's why we want to hear that in Wolof.
Yeah. Yeah. Come, dafa nekk loo xam ne like it's like signature. Like when you have a document, you leave your signature on that document. Comme nga bàyyi fa sa signature. It's something loo xam ne ni comme keneen su ko gisee na xam ne kii moo ko sign. Hak tuuf boobu noonu comme it's something I brand myself. Loolu laa jël ma brandé ko suma boppa. Ku wax Attack loo njëkk a wax loolu ngay wax. And it's something loo xam ne dafa jógee si suma like amuri suma rivalry equipment si la bokka suma dee dem xare ji suma dee like when I'm always in the booth like suma nekkee si studio bi di job like I always try to bring something like loo xam ne nii man so suma boppa daf maa yéem and things that I have always dreamed of doing so comme hak tuuf bi foofu la jógee so dafa nekk loo xam ne like comme nga siixlu dara or comme dara mu nekk sa système bi nga bëgg koo génne comme hak tuuf is all about that comme nga gis dara comme mu ngi defin sa yaram bi comme you just want to spit it out but in a sense loo boo xam ne like you don't want anything to be left inside you just want tuuf it's done yeah.
Yes, another question. Master, before you come, I think this is your final question.
Yeah, final question from me. And the other side of your story, you are saying that you are working on your albums and you really want to upload your video and your song on YouTube and other social media platforms. Radio station are playing your song and what is now we are aware that there is a copyright law in Gambia here. Are you in a stand already to claim your copyright whenever you play your music on radio station or YouTube or whatever? Are you ready to claim the ownership of your product?
Yeah, I'm ready for those activities to kickstart, but you cannot, want something that you cannot have. Right now, at this point, we all want that to happen, but we don't have like those type of people that could stand in for those activities, and we also know that each and every artist puts so much work in those tracks, so much money and everything. At the end, like, people play it anyhow. Some people will not even want to download it. They will prefer you send it to them on WhatsApp or Bluetooth or whatever, which will not help us, which will never help us. Like, we all want, like, to be paid, like, on our radio listening and everything. Like when you play our songs on inside the clubs and everything, you pay us like basically like how you play the songs and everything. So I'll be happy, to be, part of those, initiative and everything. So thanks very much. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have 6 minutes, so maybe one question each. Yeah, Master Fo.
Yeah, my name is Master Fo from Paradise FM. Yeah.
Say you are 360.
360.
You are running the 360.
Now you know that it's 360. Let's go some little bit on air. I just want to know the root of DLB, what inspired it. I understand that you're from a label, and anytime you are in a label, you sign something, seal something, and just one fine morning, you wake up and terminate that contract, and you did some couple of shows, some EP, and finally you come down to your main project, that is the album, and you decided to name it DLB. I just want to understand what inspired the name of the album.
Like you said, like you've already said my source of inspiration, because from those levels that I have passed through, it's something like it's like those deals which I've never would want to see myself in, because when you talk of a contract, you sign, it becomes a deal. Like you agree, I agree. I will never agree to something that will hurt my career or, hurt my people behind me, So at this point, I want to create a proper deal for myself. Like, I want to create that revenue for myself. I want to be self-sufficient. I want to stand for myself, do whatever I want to do for myself, by myself, from my pocket, I don't want to, go to any other level, sign or do whatever I want to do on my own. So it all has to do with this deal, deal with. When it's successful, let everybody know that I'm going to that, to that point.
So basically, it was you that terminated the whole contract because it was not a deal.
Yeah, it was not a deal favorable to me. Yeah.
All right then, Mr. Fabulous.
Yes, good evening. My name is DJ Fabulous, West Coast Radio. I have a question for you, Attack.
Yeah.
Why is it that most of the Gambian artists always stage their shows within November and December? That's my question.
Okay. That's the time money flows. That's the time people are happy. That's the time you have no rainfall. That's the time you have semesters. So all this put together, like we artists, we consider like this time, like this period. Yeah, like we all prefer this time to do our shows or whatever we have to do by October, November, December, January, like the winter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Second and third question is, if you happen to make a lot of money from this show, what are you going to do with the money?
Yeah, like I said, I wanna stand for myself, start and begin a new journey, which I will still work with those people that I have worked with throughout the project, but it's something like I was, wanna take and put myself up there, where every other artist will be like, yeah, saya mung suñ kaw. Yeah.
What's going to be the next move after the album launches? What should the fans expect from you?
Yeah, like we planning on tours, going out to reach out our fans whom never have seen us before. And if it's possible, inshallah, we'll go international too to reach out our fans out there so that they can also see this rough face, perform for them, Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Kifa, is your hand up?
One more question.
Yeah, we have one more. This is the final question.
Final question.
I think Kifa want to ask.
Kifa, your hand was up?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. First of all, I am most thankful for coming with this first album. Because come 30th November, the Senegambia highway is expected to rise above nature.
Yeah.
You see, as thousands of music lovers are expected to attend this event. So the album contains how many tracks?
It contains nine tracks, 9 solid good tracks. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Kifa. I am Kifa.
Yeah.
Freelance journalist.
Mm.
Online radio. Doing established radio. Li ma bëggoon a xam rek mooy because maa ngi gis ñu ngi fi wax bu ñu copyright. Mention nañ about copyright. Gis naa ne Gambian artists most of them duñ dee register. Understand? Ñoom seen bopp sax duñ dee register as an artist. So when it comes to the level of the National Center for Arts and Culture, whether indil nañ lu ñoo benefit or not, gis nañ ne ñu ngi leen fi introduce the copyright office. Artists yi duñ fa register seen materials yi, seen works yi. Te xaw ma na yow register nga sa bos. Benn ñaar. In locally, at international level, na register as platforms to make sure that your music is protected. That's the one question. The other question is, lan nga nekk di def pour make sure ni nit ñi dañoo jot sa songs. Because if you can attack send mako, attack naka la ko download. But how can you send your music in a digital way? But mention nga fi ne si music bi na available dinañ ko jaay. But in Gambia fi naka ngeen ko jaayee. Kon la ko nit ñi mëna amé ndax dafa nekk in CD